IncGamers plays.
Hello and welcome to another IncGamers Plays. I'm Paul Younger, and today we're looking at Grim Dawn, the ARPG, which is currently in alpha testing from Crate Entertainment. Now, if you don't know much about this game, this is being created by some of the developers who worked on Titan Quest, which was obviously another popular ARPG. Titan Quest was recently snapped up, I think, by Nordic Games in the THQ sell-off, as the original one was published by THQ. So this has nothing to do with that. This is a game studio that are self-publishing, and this is their first title. So what we're going to do is have a quick look and see what they've been working on. So we'll click play game. Now I'm going to create a new character just so I can take you through the beginning parts of the game. Oh, already exists. There we go. So, female character, and we will just get started. I'll just point out as well that this does have multiplayer, and at the moment, unfortunately, there's only single player because it is the alpha, so we'll just crack on with the single player for now. So, here we are. The game is set in Cairn. You are a human, and what's happened is the world of Cairn has been effectively been decimated by two warring factions, and their main intent was to wipe out the human race. Now they've almost completed that task, but there are a few enclaves of human survivors that are trying to keep the race going and fight for their survival. So while the other two are battling it out, the humans have learned some new magical abilities, and they're waiting for the ideal opportunity to fight back. So here we are. Started just here with a quest giver, and it's pretty cool, pretty standard stuff. Exclamation mark, no harm in that. We know what it means. So as you can see here, you're presented with various bits of dialogue which give you more on the backstory and more of the characters and NPCs you encounter as you're playing the game, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's get cracking. So this is the main town area. Now, in here you'll find your first starter quests, and this Devil's Crossing is also where you're going to find your vendors and your stash and so on. So what we'll do is we'll just take the first quest here from John Bourbon. So he's asking you to go to the Burial Hill. So let's crack on and see if we can find that quickly. Can't really do much more at this stage in the game. You just have to go out, and you may have noticed there's absolutely no character classes at all to select from. So I'm just kind of like a generic dude at the moment, or dudess. Oh, he's having a problem getting that zombie there. So pretty standard stuff, low level mobs, nice and easy. First bit of loot, white item, probably not very good at all. Now what we'll do is we'll just level him up, or her up I should say, as quickly as we can. Now you can see the yellow XP bar at the bottom of the screen down here next to the health and your energy, which is kind of like mana, I suppose. So I've got no skills other than just hammering away at these guys at the moment. And we'll just keep heading north up this road. Visually it's a pretty nice looking game, I have to say. I'm not going to explore too much, but you can see that there's various buildings around. You can see in that one there's a chest. In fact, I cannot resist. I'm going to go and have to have a look. In these houses as well, you'll find stuff like trapdoors, and it's a piece of lore. And you find these scattered around the place in buildings, and it gives you more of the backstory of the game. A few more of these boys and we'll get this guy leveled up. Just this one should do it. There you go. Now this is where, oh hang on, I'm just going to get rid of him because he's going to bug me otherwise. There we go. So we'll just stop and have a quick pause and we'll have a look at the character screen first of all. So pretty standard stuff, paper doll, zombie incoming, hang on, they are a pain. So it's paper doll, usual stuff, main body slot, feet, legs and so on. So you pretty much, if you played any ARPG, you'll know what to expect. Now, in Grim Dawn, you can actually assign points into your attributes, so you have Cunning, Physique, and Spirit. So, depending on what class you choose, which I'm going to show you in a minute, assign your points wisely. So, seeing as we're playing a sort of melee class, we'll go with Physique, get better armor on that, I think. With that, ramped up a bit. So, as you can see here, now that I've hit level 2, I can now select which class you want to play. So you've got Soldier, Demolitionist, which is a hard one to get your tongue around, and Occultist. Your Soldier is your basic melee class, which I've chosen there. Or your Demolitionist, you can have a look at the tree, you can undo it, and go back and pick another one. Or the Occultist. Now I've only played a little bit of the Occultist, and this class here effectively lets you summon creatures and so on, a bit of magic involved in that. And Demolitionist, again, it's sort of explosive talents, like sort of fire attacks and things like that. And the Soldier just for hammering in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Soldier and I'm going to bung my points in. Now if you look at the tree, it's not your standard down the way tree. You basically can see along the bottom here 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and so on. They are the amount of points you need to unlock whatever tier which is indicated by each line going up the screen. So if I put a point in there, you can see I'm just got it up. I'm on level 2. And Cadence, which is a pretty powerful skill where you can hammer away at the creatures, and on your third hit you'll do a powerful attack. So what I'm going to do is take that one, and I've added a point. Now I still have an unused skill point. Now I can either put a point into Force Wave, which is a sort of air of effect wind spell that causes stun, or I could actually just take that point and level it up one more. So what I'll do is I'll just put the point in there. Now you can see the yellow bar at the bottom has progressed slightly up towards that level 5 marker there. So that's me out of points. So all I can do now is hammer away. So left and right mouse button controls, you can assign your skills to those. Again, pretty standard stuff. You kind of know what to expect if you've played any other ARPG before. And if you right click on it, you can see the slot box. The graphics are a little bit iffy at the moment, but you can see the skill cadence there. So if I assign that to my left, I've got nothing on my right at the moment, but you also have 1 to 10, or 1 to 0 I should say, action bars here, which you can drop skills into depending on what the skill is. Health potions as well, and also again your energy. So let's just crack on. We got some of these zombies. Now you can see the cadence effect around the characters, sort of a red glow, and you can see on that third punch there, hang on, some lore books. Just keep the store in. I've unleashed some more zombies. God damn zombies. Take that, you bounder. Right, that's them taken care of. Now you can see here the road north is blocked, which is a bit of a pain, but throughout this first act, I should call it an act I suppose, you'll find roads like this or passageways blocked. Now you can always find a way around them, and they're not, as far as I can tell, they're not always in the same place, so you have to try and sort of navigate your way around the level. which kind of makes you explore a little bit more than you might do if you were just following up a standard one route path. Let's go to him. I'm going to bring up the map to show you. So you can see from the map here, you can drag it with your left mouse. You can see which parts of the map you've opened up. There's a blockage there. You can zoom right in, or you can zoom right out. Now, you also have indicators on the bottom of the screen here for key characters or NPCs, waypoints, and so on. So that's me go around the blockage. We've just gone across here, across this river. And I should rejoin the road if I carry on left. And here's more zombies. These corruption guys are pretty cool. When I level up again, what I will do is add another skill. It's doing the job pretty well right now though. But we're looking for the burial hill, so we'll just keep moving. Okay, so here you go. Riftgate has the little tooltip indicator thing popped up there. You can see it. These are effectively your waypoint markers or portals, and if I click that in a minute, I'll just go to these guys. Oh, and they keep on coming. Oh, you're not getting away from me. Right, here we go. So, this is the Rift Gate. So you can see the world map now, and we started in Devil's Crossing, we've gone north, and we're now at the lower crossing. And you can see the ones that I haven't found yet. Now they're all marked on the map. You can see it's pretty big. This is just the alpha. So there's quite a lot to explore still. Now I know that the burial hill is here, so should get a more zombie bombardment. And these crystal things, which are a right pain because they respawn the zombies, you really got to take them out. Keep in mind my health there. There you go. And that crystal which I pick up is actually a quest item. It's a quest that I'll get shortly. Well, once I've completed this one, I can head back to town and hand it in, and then I get another quest, and then I can hand those crystals straight in and get the rewards for that. Okay, they're gone. Right, there's usually a whole bunch up here. Now you can see you don't hit every time. There are times that you're going to miss, which is a bit of a pain, but it's more realistic. I still am fighting with basically what's effectively a barn door and a toothpick, so I'm not I don't find anything static yet. Aha. There we go. Yellow item. Now I haven't got enough physique, so if I do that, I've got points, and now I can wear it. Put it on. You can see it change on the character. So we'll just go and have a wee look. Now you can zoom in and out. It's me zoomed right in, and you can zoom right out. It's quite a nice viewing distance in this. You can really pull quite far out. Let's get this other crystal. There we go. And dispose of these guys. Walking Dead. Okay, so we're looking to head down into this cave. It's going to keep spawning, so we'll head in. Now we're looking for the reanimator guy, which, as his title suggests, reanimates these guys. So we kind of got to get rid of. Oh, I think that's another skill up. indeed. You can see in the bottom left on the interface there. Oh, I died. Oh dear. Well, this is an ideal opportunity to show you the death and what happens with death. So I'm back in town. Oh, hang on a minute. There's an NPC with a quest for me. Let's just take that, just in case I come across it. So I'm going to go back through the portal, head up to Lower Crossing. Make my way back into the cave again. Everything should be pretty much dead. So it's just a matter of going back and finding your body. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Now I should have a cross. Here we go. So I reclaimed 7 experience by picking up my body back again, so come here you. Now it's going to get a little tough down here. Now you can see the bottom of the red health bar regens over time. So you can do a sort of runaway tactic and then try and get your health back up. This guy's a pain because he just keeps reanimating these guys, so you can just have to get a few hits in. Right, he is going down. He's gonna go. We should have a nice big pile of loot, hopefully. There we go. So I'll pick up the nice yellow stuff. So that's him taken down. So what we're going to do is head back to the waypoint marker through to the rift gate down and go back to town. I'll bypass these guys again. Visually, it's a pretty impressive game. I think you'll agree. It's nice, nice dark feel to it. In a world that's been completely decimated by war, it sort of conveys that pretty well. Okay, back to Devil's Crossing. I'm going to go over a few other bits and pieces on the inventory and skills. Oh, can't resist. Got to hand the quest in. So, first of all, most of the RPGs you play in this sort of isometric view, and you can zoom right in on the character, and you can zoom right out. But one thing I really like, what Crate have done, is they've given you the ability to actually rotate. So you can rotate left, or you can rotate right. So it just depends what your situation is, how you like to play the game, how you prefer it. Now this I really like. I kind of hate not having options like that. We're going to go in here and I'm going to show you things like the stash. Let's get that quest. Too tempting. So up here you will find your stash, and you can see all the stash slots. You can just drag them in. Not that I really want to keep the cloth scrap, but you kind of see how it works, and you can expand it further as well. So we'll just have a little wander around this sort of fortified bit. And here we go, undo skill points. Well, probably not much point at this point, but you can respec, as you can see. It's just super atmospheric. It's really, really nice. So we just jumped on a little bit here because this is another character I had yesterday with a few bits and pieces that I'd picked up. So I just wanted to show you some of the stuff that you can do to augment your weapons. So you can find these components which can then be placed into weapons. And you can see on the weapons here, I've already added components to this weapon. So, like, I added +9 lightning damage yesterday, and again onto the shield too. Now you can see it says partial component. That's because you can add more components into it to make it more powerful. I haven't come across it yet, but I know that you can actually pick up items that will give you special skills too. So there's a lot of depth in the itemization and how you use your items and how you build your character, which is really important in ARPG, to keep the itemization, have a good range, broad depth to keep you playing. Always looking for that next cool piece of kit. So this skill that I'm using here, again, I'm still in the soldier cat. You can see it's a lot more powerful. I'm slightly higher level than I was a minute ago. Now this one is, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I can remember myself the name. Blade Axe, which is basically a big sweeping strike. You can see it just knocking everything back. Oh, out of energy. Problem with it is it uses energy when you have it on your left button. Oh, health's getting a little bit low. Now, these zombie soldiers move pretty fast, and I think I got someone. Yeah. Let's see what we can do with these guys. What's interesting about the projectiles in this game, and I don't know if I can show you with this character, I'll see if I can. Probably not, because I haven't got a projectile weapon. But I will try and explain as we go. Let's get rid of some of them first. Now you can see them hurling projectiles at you. You can actually shoot down projectiles either with one of your own, or say if you're using a gun or a rifle, you can shoot incoming skills and spells. It's pretty cool. Hopefully you can find a way to demo that and get rid of these guys first. Now you notice there that I've picked up iron bits. Now the main currency in Grim Dawn is iron. Iron's a very precious commodity in the game world. Highly prized, highly sought after. It's used to make weapons. And it is what you will be using as your currency. It makes a change from gold. I'll just leave that zombie in there. Carry on round. Yeah, you can see the mobs have kind of got a little bit more gnarly. I'm just going to keep running. So that's me back on the other side of the road now. If we have a look at the map, you can see on this character I've actually uncovered quite a lot. Oh, hang on, under attack. Keep moving. So that's me grab that portal now, and you can see I'm all the way up at Birch Road, and I'm going to go back to Devil's Crossing. Now over here's the vendor. So melee weapons, ranged weapons, armor, consumables, and of course the good old buyback in case you screw something up. But it's all here. It's all good old ARPG fare. It's really easy to understand. It's really easy to use. It's just a simple, right click to sell. It's an absolute doddle. I mean, I can't complain about the interface. The interface at the bottom of the screen, Crate actually reworked a few times, and this is what they've currently settled with. But if you go and have a look in the game options themselves, there's all kinds of stuff that you can change for your key bindings. which is nice. It gives you some options to play with. And again, you can turn, bits and pieces off, target outline, whether you show the damage or not. It's pretty good. Now this is still an alpha. It's literally been an alpha probably about 5 days now. People got on the alpha by supporting the game. I think it was pledging $50 to back it. Got straight into the alpha. There's also another tier which you can support it with, which will get you into the beta test. So if you like what you see, then you can actually go to grimdawn.com and get your money down now and support the development team, have some input into how the game progresses. And it's looking good so far. We're liking what we see. In a sort of year where there's been quite a few ARPGs coming out, it's nice to see another one. It's a different take, but we'll have to see how it goes with as development progresses. But so far we had a lot of fun with it. So if you like it, go to grimdawn.com and check it out. In the days ahead, we'll also be talking to Arthur Bruno. He'll be telling us about how things have gone for Crate Entertainment, how the crowdfunding went, how development's going. So do stay tuned for that on IncGamers. Thanks for watching. This is another IncGamers Plays, and keep checking IncGamers.com for more features and daily news. Goodbye.
IncGamers Plays.